Cameron Taylor gets a post touch. Kicks it out to Clark. Speeds inside and scores the 2.
Great inside-outside game.
Meanwhile, on this end of the floor, Fordham shows a little matchup zone. Coach Mock said she was concerned about that as Kymora Johnson, the star freshman, rattles down a tray. Big sign for the Cavaliers, getting some perimeter shooting.
Got to get that in zone defenses, even if it's a matchup zone.
Hayford can't connect on the 3. And another substitute for the Cavaliers, Jillian Brown, is in. Passes down low. Clark the pump and the score as Brown lost the headgear. Clark locates the open shooter. Johnson again splashes down.
Yeah, you get the ball in the middle of that zone and you kick it to your shooters, or you do a simple skip pass. Hoping to see that tonight, and so far so good.
I guess the pressure is working. Johnson came in with only 10 3-point makes on the season in the first 10 games, has 2 in the first few minutes tonight. Clark whips it inside. Taylor scores through the contact.
Making smarter decisions, right? And she's eyeing the floor. She's seeing her cutter. And that's just a great finish. Holding off on some of those 50-50 balls, right? She goes all out for them and sometimes just winds up with one too many fouls.
Brunel cans the tray. And Bridgette Mitchell is seeking some answers.
Yeah, this is a team usually shooting 41% from the field. Just not able to see it go through the net just yet.
Here's an open look, and it's cashed in. It's McGurk.
The Cavaliers are giving Fordham a dose of their own medicine here. Just getting up defensively.
Olivia McGee, an island of space.
Just wide open there in the corner, and that's what happens when you're playing that match-up zone. There are only so many spaces on the court.
Well, the Cavaliers in their last game were 4 for 23 from 3. They have 4 threes already. Nearly had 5. McGee on the misfire. Flood all the way to the basket as the seas part for Flood.
And that corner is oftentimes the one that's wide open.
Clarkson gets the layup to go. Nyborg sets the table. McGurk, the runner, off the window. Nice shot.
Yeah, you can tell the pace is different for Fordham.
4 years with the Pirates. Another steal. McGee zips ahead. And the deuce. McGurk on the bounce. Harris delivers it back to the perimeter. Good ball movement here from Fordham. McGurk can't catch in, and Caden Lawson skies for the rebound.
Great ball movement there. Now, Fordham is a team that's shooting 31% from deep. So if they're able to keep moving the ball, and Virginia answers, though, they said, we got it this time. 3 but 4. Cavaliers knocking down after a loss that not only is coach upset, but as players, you're upset, right? She talked about Kymora Johnson even growing in her leadership during this period. Yeah, she said the entire team was hungry as the layup goes here for Harris. And Coach Mox, after today's shoot-around, looked at her team and said, this is the final non-conference game. Let's make sure we celebrate that. Caden Lawson joining in on the 3-point celebration. And Nyborg clears. And this is the opportunity for them to get a shot in transition like they like. First 8 seconds. It pays off for Donaldson. Caden Lawson unleashes the 3. Bottom. Just feel like every movement is swift. It's calculated. They know what they're doing. Amy Hayford in transition. The former Pitt Panther to Donaldson. 73-point shots on the season. She's made 25 coming in. Kymora Johnson, oh my goodness. Your team is clicking on all cylinders offensively. Defensively, you're in the passing lanes. And she's able to knock down all her shots so far. She is showing why she was a McDonald's All-American. Katie Pauley is in, and the line drive 3 is through. No surprise. She's only averaging about 11 to 12 minutes per game, but when she comes in, she's searching for that 3, and her teammates are searching for her as well. Everyone wants in on the 3-point party tonight. Flood. You can hear Bridgette Mitchell from the bench screaming, shooter. Everybody for the Cavaliers is a shooter tonight. Taylor gets it stripped by McGurk. Great hands by McGurk. That's that defensive prowess that I was mentioning earlier.
Three ball, Donaldson puts it in.
And now it's become a huge part of offenses. Running quick hitters for three-pointer shooters, it's amazing.
Cam Taylor underneath with the deuce.
Yeah.
Flood, blocked. Cameron Taylor with the denial.
Great timing here, great footwork to create that space and just meet it while it's in the air.
Donaldson on a bounce down low. The open space and the layup for Nyborg. Her fellow freshman Johnson. Hawley, the sophomore, adjusts. Whizzes her way into the paint and scores.
Another finesse bucket, right?
Clark alone for the jumper. Swirls off. Stick back. Taylor, yes.
She just gets up, man. There's no box out either. No point of contact there to... Fordham's not going away from this matchup zone, and Virginia's doing a good job of just sealing that defender on the other side. I mean, would you look at that? When you're knocking down threes, your post player is able to get a little bit of a break. Inside, you have to make sure that, and Virginia's setting screens on this zone. So that's another layer, because not only are you trying to protect your zone, you're also guarding someone in a matchup. Ooh, nice shot. Fade in to the right. She's walking it too.
Kymora Johnson peers at the open court, stops on a dime, and the free throw line J is money. Discards it here for Taya Davis. Nelson stuck by Taylor. Turnover Rams. Clark gallops ahead, steps through McGurk and lays it in.
The post that's defending the screen is being a help for their guard. It's a lot more seamless in this game.
Johnson leaks out, and Johnson puts it down. Well, we are so delighted that you've graced us with your presence today on our broadcast, led by producer Sean Fulton. Here's the three that's banked in for Taya Davis.
Not oftentimes giving them a lot of opportunities to offensive rebound, which we've seen in this game.
Well, it does create some driving lanes and the kick out for Donaldson. Another mini win so far for the Rams in this third quarter. Virginia has not made a three since halftime. Taylor, though, has a two.
Backboard to see it go in the net.
Nyborg to Davis. And she cans the three. Donaldson. Offensive rebound, Nyborg, a collision with Flood. McGurk, yes.
Virginia going up against this.
Cavaliers came in last in the ACC in three-point percentage. A back cut and a wide open layup. McGurk. Oh, the bank shot. It is open here in Charlottesville, apparently.
It is. It's a little late, but I'm sure it can squeeze you in.
Don't the accountants get off for the holiday? Harris Clark with the two. Two-man game with Johnson and Clarkson. Kymora, the step back three. Why not? 23 for Johnson. And now a block. She's a point guard. The shred and the pass ahead. It's a laser beam to Smith.
Between Alexia Smith and Kymora Johnson, those two we see a lot of times interchangeable at that top of the paint. Although there is a response from Fordham for her wide open shot. Hand down, man down.
Flood answers on the opposite end. But that really is the story of this game.
And so now you make them pay and you make them change up their defense maybe earlier in the game than they would have liked.
Clarkson, the step through and the layup. What do they need to continue to work on?
Consistency. Coach Mox talks about it all the time, and it's so true, right? We see games like in the first half of this game where they are, I mean, this is a team who also didn't have healthy players in the first few games of this season. So this is a team that's trying to get everything clicking at the same time while Kymora Johnson knocks down another one.
Today's game, a lot more enjoyable. Virginia rides the momentum of 10 first-half three-pointers, and the Cavaliers roll over the Rams 82-56